Hey y'all, welcome to The Elegance. I hope y'all are doing lovely and feeling amazing. This is a reading. Okay. This is going to be Libra and Gemini. Libra times Gemini. Libra and Gemini. Okay. Okay. Hello? Is the money calling? Yes, it's me. Okay, look. Hello? Is the money calling? Yes, it's me. Look, if you've been worried, okay, not worried, but maybe worried about some money coming towards you, about a job, about an opportunity, about money that needs to be coming through in whatever ways, or that's not coming through, but you've been like, where is it? It is calling you. It's saying, hey, I'm here. Hey, we want you. Slowly but surely. Okay, that card has not came out in a while, so yeah, it is time for the money to be here. What? Okay. I just can't think because my mind went blank. Okay. Fuck them people. Okay. Blank. Okay. I feel like you have to take time to learn some things, get rid of some things, work on some things, do some things to get to this point, okay? Until it was like, fuck them people no more. To where you're not even worried about them people. To where you're not even worried about that last job. To where you're not even worried about something. It's going yes to fresh. I'm looking at that right now. It's saying yes to fresh. So you are saying yes to fresh. A fresh new start. A fresh opportunity. A fresh new something. Okay? I'm an expert. And whatever this is like, you have it. You have everything that you need for this. You are on point with this. Like, you are highly skilled. You are highly trained. It is perfecto. Shining, okay? You're going to be shining doing this. When you coming over? Okay. So, not for sale. So, any other things that you have maybe been presented or also haven't came, like you put in applications, you put in whatever for it, those were things that it would have not been right for you, okay? Where you would have been selling your soul. And so it's like, no, you were not going to do that. And so things did not come through in the ways that maybe you thought that they would, but on the bigger scale of it, it was not right for you. Love it, okay? Love it. Shooting threes and riding on foes. But whatever you've been doing in this time frame, though, despite whatever, it's like, God is like, I love it because you shooting threes and riding on foes. Like, you've been doing so much despite whatever. Bouncing in this hole, okay? Denied, okay? B, and then A, B. No cap. No cap. Trill shit. Okay, I'm about to get joy. Okay. Birds of a feather. I do love you. I'm about to get the tarot cards. Okay. It's like you said no to some ugly shit, or the ugly shit just didn't even come your way. It's like it wasn't even allowed to enter into your life. Whatever the soul not soul type shit. It's like, nah, God said, this ain't even gonna be for you, okay? God said, I got it. Like, I got it, and I got you. No matter what, I got you, okay? 10 of Cups, exactly. That's why it's beautiful out here for you. Because God has denied whatever the fuck that could have fucked with you in whatever ways. 2 of Swords. Queen of Swords. Okay. Knight of Swords. All these swords. Okay. The Lovers. 4 of Pentacles. Oh, 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. So the Moon. It's coming through, but it's coming through slowly, like this card, slowly but surely. 6 of Pentacles. Because whatever opportunities was, situations were, relationships with people, whatever it was like, at the end of the day, they wanted you to do something that you would not have really been made for, that you did not need to do. It would have put you through some shit that you did not need to go through. That you would not have liked and just would not have been right for you. And so God has ensured that you don't even know about this shit. This is like, you know, God protecting you from things unseen. But you also could have an understanding about this, especially now, about how much love God put into making sure that you did not even see the unseen. Okay. 5 of Cups. And so whoever wanted to put you in these situations, they're feeling ways because Ace of Swords, they didn't get the satisfaction of doing that. So 3 of Swords, they're like, I didn't even get to do that. I didn't even get to do that, but they're also feeling ways because they really wanted to do whatever this is, put you in that situation, have you in that situation, do whatever. 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups, the Hermit. Okay. And so what's this? Page of Pentacles. You've been given everything that you need, okay? That's why God, like, I got you, no matter what. Like, I got you. Like, whatever this other shit is, you don't even need to worry about it. So, like, sure, put that application in. Sure, maybe talk to that person a little bit. Sure, maybe explore the situation a little bit. But ultimately, you're going to see whatever you need to know. You're going to understand whatever you need to know about them. You're going to understand whatever you need. Whatever you need to understand, you're going to understand this. The Devil, because you needed to understand what they be on. And so since you understand what they be on, it's just like that. Queen of Wands. So that way you could utilize that information greatly and understand how to move, understand how to maneuver. 7 of Wands. And really, like, work the situation. Work through it, but also just work it, okay? Knight of Pentacles. And so now, the money calling. Because this is, oh, hello, is the money calling? So, I can't remember what card it is, but I Love Money is a Taurus card, I think. And it's like a something of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles, maybe, in the deck or in here in the cards that I wrote. Okay. And it's like, they know that they need you. Okay. At this point, they understand that they need you. They need you to do what it do. Without you, it don't work. Without you, they don't understand. Without you, it just don't go. And so there's an understanding coming through. God, me and God was just having this conversation. I just took a long walk outside, and me and God was talking greatly. And then by the end, it was like, pop your shit. God was helping me just really see a whole lot. And so now it's coming through what we was talking about. Okay, so they understand that they need you. They understand who you are on every single level. They understand what you do, how you do it, what you do greatly though. 8 of Pentacles. And so, 3 of Wands. They like, hello, I need you. Hello, I need you. And so they could be telling you this need in whatever ways. Hitting you up, calling you, DMing you, letting you know that they need you. Okay? Showing you that 5 of Wands. And this is what they were not trying to show you, because this is something that they also knew. They knew that they needed you. They understood this. This was an understanding that they had, okay? The Sun, because you make shit shine, okay? You make them shine. You make them feel what they feel. And so it's like, without you, they don't feel like that. 9 of Wands, like, you're very important. It's like you're about to see what the level of importance that you have, okay? 9 of Wands, it's like they don't know what to do without you. They don't know what to do without you. You're that important. The Tower, that's what you're understanding, but also they're understanding this. 9 of Cups. You have this understanding, especially now, how important you are. But okay, it's like, they like, I needed you. I needed you, and I needed you. Like, I needed you for that. I needed you to think like this. For them to think like this. I needed you for that. I needed you to do that. I needed you to build that whole thing. Like, I needed you. Your insight helped me do that. Your presence helped me do that. You helped me do that. Without you, I would have never done that. Okay. And so you like, yep, I know. 7 of Swords, like, yeah, I know. And now that it's whatever it is now, whatever the dynamic is, it's like, I know. And I took what I took away. And so you're really feeling that now, right? Yeah. I know. 9 of Pentacles. And so it's like they're paying attention to you in whatever ways, or paying attention to things you have said or did or put out in whatever ways, sent them, whatever, to try to understand how you knew this. Queen of Cups. Because you have earned this. You did it. Like, you do this. You win. You work on yourself, but also just you being you. You help people, and you help people greatly. And so because you have done this, it's like, yeah, the Hierophant. Exactly. That's on God. God, like, exactly. They have helped people greatly. They have done that. The only way that you would be you is because of them. Exactly. So, Six of Cups. Now they like, okay, so I have to show you what's up now. I have to honor you. I have to show you what you have done for me. The Fool card. So, this is what you're about to see. Eight of Wands. And it's going to come through like big and fast. Like, without you, they would have never done a lot of things. And okay, so the thing is, because I've been asking God, I've been like just earlier, a little while ago, before I went on my walk, I was like, good, okay, but like maybe, I've understood them for however long I've understood them or whatever. Okay, cool. Like, this is what you're telling me. Okay. Like, what's coming out in the reading. Okay. You tell me this. Okay. And so I've done these things. Okay, cool. But I haven't even known them, like, before me. Like, what? Like, and because of me, like, for real? I'm like, what? I don't know. Okay. And so Page of Wands is like, exactly, like, I can't fathom, like, helping people that great, like, on a scale where it's like, it helps them to change their lives. It helps them do things, like, life-changing things. Like, I can't fathom that, okay? But that's, like, how you're thinking. It's like you can't fathom what you have done. It's like your thinking is on a Page of Wands level. Like, no, like, I haven't really done that. Like, they didn't do that because of me. Or, like, I didn't help them do that. Like, I didn't help change their mind. Like, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. But the Chariot, okay? God is like, look, I'm going to show you. Don't worry. I got you. I'm going to show you. Judgment, okay? And so when you get to understand this, like, all this, you're going to be like, okay. Okay. Ace of Wands, like, I did do that. I did do that. I did do all of that. I did do that. Yes. And so Page of Swords, God understands, like, why you're not thinking, like, on a grand scale. Like, why, your thought process is not like, yeah, I did that. Like, I helped you. Like, I did this. Like, I helped you build that. Like, if I wasn't, there with you, you wouldn't have thought like that. You wouldn't have had the confidence to be able to do that. You wouldn't have thought through whatever you needed to think. The questions that I asked you, the talks that we had, the energy that I gave you, the time, the all of that, the whatever, the money, the whatever. God understands why you're not thinking like that, because that's who you are, Like, you haven't needed to think like that on that grand of a scale about, like, who you are and what you have done for people, okay? and how big it is, okay? That's why the Judgment card, because like this shit is big. The Chariot, big, okay? Three of Cups, but God gonna let you know. And when God let you know, you're gonna be like, okay. Strength card, because you did that. You helped strengthen people. So in some cases, or a lot of cases, you helped to heal people. You helped people heal. You helped people get through hard situations. You helped people really become who they are, like now, in the now. You really did that. King of Cups. You winning big. You're winning big, okay? Because you have done all of these things. Because of who you are. King of Wands, because you do all of that. You about to know, like, for real, who you are on a grand scale that, like, gives you the understanding about, wow, I do this, I do that, I do this, I do that, I do this, I do that, I do this, I do that. And the list is long, okay? And you do it with great power. You have great power. That's why you have been able to do what you have done, because your power is great. Your influence is also great, okay? Temperance. So right now, or whatever, it might not seem as if things are as big as they are for you, because you're big, but you're also very balanced within yourself. And so you don't think about the grandiosity of you, okay? Page of Cups. But that's why God is like, okay, this is the time to let them know what's up, like what they do, who they are, how they influence, how they love, and how they put out love into the world in so many ways where it's like, wow, like people really change their lives because of things that you say, things that you do. Like their lives are forever changed. Like you have really done a lot of big shit that you just have not been like thinking about on so many scales, okay? And so justice. This is the time for you to get this, not just this understanding, but also to win in every single level, every single shape, every single form, every single fucking level, because it's time to show out, okay? Queen of Pentacles, it's time to show out. Like, I mean, show out in so many ways where it's like, yeah, exactly. I do this. Six of Wands, I do this. Like, what's up? Yeah, I do this. Yes. So Five of Swords, they can't tell you nothing. Like, they can't tell you nothing. Like, they can't tell you you didn't do that. They can't tell you you don't do that. They can't tell you that you're not on your shit. They can't tell you that you haven't been there, done that. They can't tell you that, okay? Seven of Pentacles, because you have. You have done and done and done and done and done. Eight of Cups. And so it's like they can't tell you shit, so they moving on. Whoever the fuck trying to be like trying to come up with something to say to you if they want to, it's like they can't. So they just moving on. Like they can't even come up with anything, so they're just being gone. Just like that. Six of Swords. Like they can't even think of nothing to try to say something, because they can't. It's just like that. Knight of Cups. because you do this in every single way. Like, it's just so beautiful. Nine of Swords, and they like, but how do you do that? Like, how did you do that? But also, how do you do that? And how are you like this right now? Like, in life, like, how are you like this right now? How have you not done that? How have you not put yourself in that type of situation? How have you been able to be like this out in the world? How? Okay. King of Pentacles, because God. Okay? God. Like, straight up. And you listening to God so hard that it's like, okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. I'm saying no to this. I'm being gone there. I'm not gonna go back there. I'm gonna say bye to you. I'm a whatever the fuck I need to do. And that's why you went in big. Ten of Swords. And it's like, whoever the fuck cannot fathom this, they just cannot, because they have done whatever they've done that does something where it's like they have sold their soul. And that's on them. King of Swords. That is on them, straight up. They're not healers. They're not leaders. They didn't even lead themselves. They did not do what they needed to do. And so you have this knowledge for a reason. Four of Cups, like, you're smart as fuck for a reason. You have protected yourself and said no for many reasons. The world, because you have to be out here in a way that you know, but you also don't know yet. Eight of Swords. And so anybody who is like they're feeling whatever ways, it's like, but why? Why are you feeling like that? Because you've done some things that you know you now regret, and they know that you have not. They know that you don't have no regrets out here, and they got regrets like shit. And it's like, well, shit, you shouldn't have done that. You should not have done that. Because that's all they be thinking about, they regrets. Four of Swords. They just be thinking about their regrets all the time. Ten of Pentacles. And you are thinking about big shit. How to pop your shit. How to be big shit popping. How to like do big shit. Be big shit. Like, that's it. Ace of Cups, and also you popping your shit. And that's exactly what you're supposed to be here to do. Wheel of Fortune. This is where it is now. This is the future. This is where you are now in the future. This is like, I've been waiting on my turn. Life is but a let it turn. This is the future. You've been waiting for this time to pop your shit, to show the fuck out. Because whoever was in the back, in the past, denying you, saying that you wasn't gonna do what you was gonna do out here, that you're literally doing right now, being who you are right now, try to do all types of shit to stop you from being you, who you are right now. It's like, you're feeling ways. You're feeling ways, and it's like, that's on you. Two of Wands. They should have never done that, thought about that, like, tried you on that level, the Hangman, because that's all they can think about now. They can only think about how they tried you. That's it. Nine of Pentacles, and also how it did not work, because you are shining like shit, walking on gold like shit, Like, God is like, yes, this is the future, and you are it, okay? The star, come on now. You are it. And it's just like that. So 10 of Wands, it's like, what's up? I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Really? You not you because of what I did? For real? You not pursuing that shit because of me, right? You not living there. You're not living like that. You're not thinking like that. You don't have those things. You didn't build that life without me, right? Maybe you could have helped people create people like children, introduce people like, introduce people, and now they have a child or children, and they've never been like, yeah, you did that, you have helped people be them, help them pursue degrees, help them pursue jobs, help them pursue whole life changing events for them that they have never been like, you did that. You did that. 4 of Wands. And they just been out here like, yeah, this is my life. Like, yep, I'm like this now. I'm doing this now. Like, yeah, this is my life. This is what I'm doing. Yep, I'm out here like this now. Okay. The High Priestess. But the thing is, you understand all of this. You understand all the people. You understand all the situations you help them with. You could have helped people change, like, how they dress significantly, like how they talk significantly, their confidence levels. Not because it's not real, but their outer appearance significantly, so that way they can, pretend like it's really there on the inside. You could have really introduced people to a whole different way of living, like help them boost themselves up in so many ways that it's like unfathomable. You help them, you brought people to them to help them make money or to help them build up something that they were doing. You help them you help them bring up their lives in so many ways and so many scales that it's like, it's so big. Okay? It's so big. 2 of Pentacles. And so they know what you have done. They know exactly what you have done, okay? What you are and who you are and what you have done. Ace of Pentacles. That's it. Everything I just said. And so 7 of Cups. They've been like, nah, I'm going to credit it to this. I'm going to credit it to that. I'm going to credit it to them. I'm going to credit it to something else. But no, you didn't do that. No, you didn't. No, you didn't do that. I'm not saying that you did that. No. Everybody else. This other something else did that. No, somebody else did. No, I did. Okay. Yeah. And so the Empress, like, that's why you've been out here like, yeah, okay. Like, you haven't even been thinking about it. You've been building up yourself. You've been living lovely. It's just, you've been out here doing you. Building yourself up, working on yourself, doing whatever you have needed to do, okay? And so Knight of Wands, whatever they've been pretending to not credit you for, the Magician, they've been doing it on purpose, okay? Death card, that's done. The Emperor, because God say, oh no, you gonna show them what's up. And it's just like that, okay? It is just like that. It's just like that. Like, you're going to show them what's up. Like, this is like a you're not going to leave this earth type of shit. You're not going to leave this earth until you show them what's up. And that's real, okay? They're not going to leave this earth until they show you what's up. Like, and God can be petty with that. God can be like, look, I'm gonna keep your life for as long as possible until you do what you need to do. Until you do what you need to do. You're going to do that. You're going to do that, okay? Because it's just like that. So they're not going to leave this earth without doing what they need to do. Come on now. So yeah, okay. I be working on sometimes. Like, that's them saying, like, yeah, it be me, you know, like, yeah, I did this. I mean, you know, maybe instead of being like, you know, you person, you watching did this, did help them, you know, guided them, gave them the idea, showed them the way, you know, did whatever. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Aspects. A. So, like, tomorrow. Like, they should have been doing this. You helped them do so much had I had known. Because they didn't think that you understood this. This is dope. Like, they be doing dope ass shit out here. God's favorite. Marry me, let's get married. Okay. Like a diamond. Somebody could want to marry you because of what you have helped them do. Should you have done that? Fuck them people. Like, I be seeing, or this one time, I saw this video of this man, and he was like, yeah, my wife, she helped me get through this, and she helped me get through that, and she helped me get through this, and she helped me get through that, and she helped me get through this, and she basically turned my life around. I've seen a few stories like that, where the woman has helped the man so much on so many levels to where he understood that he needed to marry her because she did all of that. And so from there, it's like, then he shows like the praise, the worship of her because she did all of that. And it could have taken a lot of time for him to get to that level of understanding. But once he got there, he was like, I have to marry her because she alone helped me do so much. And he could have put her through whatever, not necessarily like bad shit, but like just to where he wasn't ready. Like, he wasn't messing with other people. It wasn't no shit like that could fuck them up. It was just on him. Like, he wasn't prepared. He wasn't ready. He had to, like, she shined light on so many things inside of him to where she basically helped him heal and also change his life on a full scale. And so, blank. Maybe that's something that you don't know. That somebody has literally been changing their whole lives because of you. Because you shined light on them and who they are. And they also understood that they were not at the point of whatever you needed. And so the joyful giver, Jupiter, this is the time where it's for love. Fuck it. Blessings rolling in. That moon, though. Okay. Okay. Huh. I feel like it's some things that you don't know. Okay. It's some things that you don't know that people have not told you. This person has not told you. But you have helped them greatly. And this could be somebody where you would not even think, like maybe it looked like they could have had everything together. Maybe it looked like they were, you know, because of whatever they do out here in life, because of, you know, the position that they hold, the things that they do, like maybe you like the money that they have, where they live, you know, all of that, the car they drive, how they dress, like, I mean, all of it. Maybe it seemed as if you were a person that really, you know, no, if that they were a person that really had it all together. Okay. I'm getting, so if you have ever seen Suits, it's this lawyer, his name is Harvey, and then he has this assistant named Donna. And I've seen a few seasons, but I didn't fully watch the season that I'm about to talk about, like where it got to, but I watched up until like I have seen like the clips of it, so I've seen kind of like the season where it goes to like where I'm about to talk about. But basically Harvey, he, you know, this big ass fucking lawyer, smart as fuck. He is big popping, like he could pop his shit very hard. Became like a big ass fucking lawyer in New York. Like everybody know about him. Everybody knows that he's a winner. Everybody knows that he go hard. Everybody knows that he is on his shit. Okay. And so, basically Donna is his assistant, and she is an assistant. So she's, you know, if you want to say like lower than him, like she's not a lawyer. So, you know, she doesn't have that background, but she's been working with him for like a few years or whatever. And so the whole time, it's like they kept it pretty professional. There were a few times throughout like some seasons where they did explore, but on Donna's end, like she already knew what was up with Harvey. And so she didn't allow, like she just understood that they was just, you know, doing whatever they did. And it was just like it was just like one time things. And so because she already understood that Harvey was like, it was this other woman that would be like in and out with Harvey, and like he would profess his love and shit, and she was also a lawyer, and she would come around or not, but he would be chasing after her but kind of not also at the same time. Like he was a player basically. And so Donna was always there, but she also understood who Harvey was, and so she never put her heart out on the line for Harvey, like in no ways. Then it's like a few seasons in. Okay, stop that shit. Just flew out with that. Okay, to be shown. So basically, within like further seasons, it starts to be like where Harvey is like, what about Donna? Not like that, but like, it's like something started to happen more with them. And so basically over time, and then a season that I didn't watch, but the last season that I really did watch, like they were getting closer or whatever. Like they started to really like look at each other and like talk and all this, and like, you know, see each other, be spending time with each other in more ways that was not just professional. And so basically, what I understood was that they got married. And so basically it's like Harvey was able to really let go of his player ways in many, many, many fucking ways and change his life through Donna, and the understanding of Donna, the understanding of that she was always a person that helped him, like helped him be him, helped him be the lawyer that he is, like for real. Like, no, she didn't help him go to school. Like, she didn't, she wasn't there for that part. Okay, maybe God is answering some shit right now that I said earlier. So she wasn't there to help him, like, go through school. He did all that. He did all that already. But then once they met, it's like their work relationship was like I want to say synthesis. Why I want to say that? A synthesis of like creation. What the fuck? Why am I saying synthesis? Hold on. Let me get the definition. Synthesis. I feel like I'm on point with that. God brought that word in for a reason. Synthesis. Okay, synthesis is the process of combining different elements, ideas, or substances to create a new unified whole. Exactly, change your whole fucking life. That's a chemistry word, basically. Chemistry, science, like change your whole molecular fucking form. It involves bringing together separate forms to form a more complex and often different entity. Exactly, a whole different person. This can apply to various fields from chemistry to biology to writing and philosophy. Yep. And so Donna basically helped him become a whole new ass person. Like when they got married, he was not the same person that she met whenever she first met him. And her involvement was like, she was already her. Like, and she was her completely. Like, I don't know, like Donna's very pretty. Like, she could dress. Like, she didn't grow up like Harvey. I mean, he grew up in kind of humble beginnings or whatever, but he had access. Okay, he always had access, or whatever type of access he had, to be able to go to Harvard and do a whole bunch of big shit and graduate at the top of his class, be like as him. He had whatever that was to be able to do that. But especially once he became a lawyer, he really had that type of access. And so Donna, she got this access by being, but not like that, but she started to learn this type of access with this position or whatever, working as his assistant, but working at this law firm. And so she was always her, though, despite her not having, that level of money, that level of whatever. Okay. But she did get a lot of money from it. But it's like she built up on that level, like on the money level. That was one thing that evolved, I guess, if you want to think about like an involvement of Donna. But overall, Donna was always on her shit. Like, she helped Harvey be on his shit, from like making sure he was on time, making sure he had his shit together, making sure that, whatever behind the scenes was needing to be taken care of, she did it to ensure that Harvey was out here looking good. And so she ensured that he was on point. So whatever it is, you have ensured on a behind the scenes level, in front level, side by side level, every level, that this person is on point. And so in some ways, or whatever ways, you're going to see how they have made a full synthesis. It's a full synthesis where y'all have brought together the separate parts to form a more complex and often different entity, but just with them. Like, they have taken the good parts of them, taken new parts that you have showed them, and brought it together to change their whole chemistry, to change their whole biology. Okay? They're a whole new ass person. They are not the same at all. Yeah. And so you have done that. You have definitely done that. And you're going to be shown that now. They had to divide themselves up to really understand themselves. They had to really eradicate, evaluate, they had to really do whatever. So basically, like, Harvey was not a whole person, okay? Like, he sure was a great lawyer, but that was one aspect of him. But, like, on the love end, he was not whole. Like, he was very hurt. That's something he had to find out, and Donna helped him find that out. Like, how hurt he was from his childhood, how hurt he was growing up, and how that affected him and his dealings with people, dealings with life as a whole also. Like, she really helped him think so differently, be so different, and opened up so much to where influence, the mixing of different ideas, synthesis, the mixing of different ideas, influence, or things to make a whole that is different or new. Exactly. Your influence alone, your ideas, made them become whole, which is very different than what they were. They were not a whole person. You were already a whole person from the beginning that they met you to now. Whether you understood how whole you were at the beginning, and this could go back years, okay? Even if you didn't understand how whole you were very whole. You were whole, okay? They were not then. And maybe you didn't know this then also. And it took time for you to understand this. And so God ensured that you understood that they had some divisions about them. They had some, different aspects. That's why aspects came out. You had some different aspects about them that was not whole. Like, they were living in different ways about them. Like, one side was one side, and one side could have been great, on point. But also, they were living this other life and this other way of living that was, not whole. And so you help them become whole, to discover that they also were not whole. And so now they're new. Okay, hold on. I need to pick these cards up because these cards just fell. I feel like it goes, okay. Because it's like, I do love you. And that's what Harvey ended up saying to Donna and showing Donna. A. And that's him getting an A from God. Like, you did it. Like, you did it, and you were able to become whole. Like, an A is like, you know everything. You know everything. Like, you on point. You on point. Okay, they had a B before. They had a B before. They didn't know everything. Like, they had some things on point, but you always had an A. Okay? Oh my gosh, this is so many cards. I did not think it was so many cards. Okay. And so, you're God's favorite because you helped this person in particular, be synthesized into their true self, synthesized into the person that they are now. Okay? And so that's why they on some marry me, let's get married type shit. And God was like, when you coming over to them? Like, when are you going to be like synthesized? When are you going to complete the process that I want you to complete? When are you going to do this? Okay? Because this is something that they were not doing. And so, okay, if you really watch Suits, it is a great example of whatever the fuck it is for you, okay? Because I just got some examples. And so it's like sometimes, Harvey would be kind of mean to Donna, like before a whole bunch of shit. Like sometimes he would present as like mean, rude, like a whole bunch of shit, okay? Like mean, rude, would ignore her, would just understand that she was there to work. Or also she was like, okay, well, look, I'm going to go work for somebody else. I'm going to go be down there working for whoever. I'm going to go do whatever the fuck else because you are not who you need to be. And I've been doing what I've been doing. And so it's whatever. So I'm good. And so Harvey was like treated Donna a few ways, but they were not like together. But this is just on the friend level or whatever, the friend working relationship professional level that they were on. All of that, okay, whatever levels, but all of that at the same time, okay? He would be some ways to her and she'd be like, what is going on? Like, why are you, what's up? But it's like she would also have an understanding also at the same time. So you could have had some understandings about why they being standoffish, why they not talking to you, why they not, whatever, because of the fact that they was on this, like, I'm a player type shit. But also they did not have things together, like for real. Like, yeah, they didn't, like, just straight up didn't, even though they're this person out here. They do big shit popping. A whole bunch of people know them. They got big money. Like, their status is big. Like, they do big shit. They are big shit. They can pop their shit, except they really can't fully because God said it's a B. It's not an A. I mean, like, if you get a B on a test and you was like, but I wanted that A, it's like you have to study and work on some things. Like, you really didn't know some things to be able to get an A. And so they don't know some things, haven't known some things to be able to really get an A. You are an A. It's straight up just like that. You are an A. In order to get you, they have to also be an A. Come on now. And so this has been a slow beginning because they have been streaming uphill this whole time. They've been streaming uphill this whole time, making things harder on themselves by, not addressing whatever they needed to address. They've been, if they wanted to push you aside, then they did. If they wanted to just look at you as like, oh, we work together and that's it, then okay. That's it. And then they out here playing with whoever they playing with, then exactly. But whatever you have understood, it's like you have understood that. And so it's been like, okay. Okay. But God is like, why? Why did you do me this way? Like, why are you treating them like that? Because it's like they understand, like, deep down that it's because they don't want to address whatever they needed to address. And so they just said, it's whatever with you. It's whatever. And I'm going to get this money. And it was just focused on getting money and also what that brought. So if it brought, hoes, then that's what they was focused on. Yes. Okay. And so get back. You don't know me like that. And so if there was something not between y'all, but whatever the fuck that could have presented where, you're Donna and you you know, you was like, okay, Harvey, let's see, whatever. Then you also was like, get back. You don't know me like that. Maybe even before that happened or after something happened or whatever. Get back. You don't know me like that. Okay? Because you don't even know yourself like that. You don't even know yourself like that. Go on ahead with it. Like, move on. Can't stop me, boo. And so, the Harvey was just like, okay, well, bye. Like, bye. Like, not giving no fucks. Cause just like Harvey, he did that. He was like, okay, okay, well, I got all this other stuff to work on, and I'll focus on that. Like, I'm not thinking about you. I'm not worried about you. Okay, it's whatever. And so, give it up. Now God is like, okay, well, give it up. You understand what's up. Stop playing. Profession of love. And so now, like, Harvey would be in his office just thinking at night or whatever. And so it's like they be doing that or something. Like in their office thinking like, I do love Donna. I do love Donna, and it's just like that. Yeah, they can't think about nobody else. They don't want to think about anybody else. They understand what you have done. They understand who you are. And they're like, it's Donna or nothing. It's you or nothing. So yo, Harvey is like, you know, thinking now. Don't play me. Don't play yourself. Be alive. Fuck them people. Slowly but surely. And so it's also like they needed to get to the point of like, fuck them people. Like it came out at the beginning. Like, fuck them people because it's you or nothing. It's you or nobody else. But they needed to get to this point. And it took some time. But they have evaluated. They have done whatever they have done. And now they're there. Lesson builder. They have learned their lessons. They have learned. Shut up. I feel like you shut them up. Can't stop me, boo, with the can't stop me, boo. Like, you shut them up. Because Harvey, he would, like, way before they got married or whatever, he would, it was like one time he went to Donna's house and was like, what's up? And she had, like, left or something, like, quit or something. Like, she was like, I'm done with this. Like, whatever. Like, you deal with whatever you're dealing with, and I'ma go do me. Like, you do you, I'ma do me type shit. And she did that. And then I guess he thought about it, and so he went to go visit her or whatever at her home. And so it could be something similar to that for you. But even at that time, Harvey was still playing. Like, he still wasn't there yet. He still was not there yet, okay? He was still playing. Bouncing in this hoe. Marry me, let's get married. And so, even though, like, whatever the last time was, and they were still playing, it's like something is finally hitting where it's like they're seeing it all. They're sitting in the office and they're like, okay, I got it. I thank you. And they thank you for everything that you have done. Why they tripping? They understand now, like, why you was tripping. And why you was petty on 10K. Why you was like, it's time to go. And they was like, that shit funny. because they didn't give a fuck. But they understand, like, why you was like, why you try me? They just had, it took them time to think about it for real. Overall, you got angels. And you got what? This. You said, okay, I don't care. I got this. I'm drippy. I'm going to be out here regardless. I said what I said. Ain't no time left. Love. And so it's like, whatever this time is, it's like, God wants them to make a decision. Yeah, ho, fuck you thought. I don't know, something like that. About love. God wants them to make a decision about love. Since they're really thinking about all of the things that you have done. Okay? Because this whole time, they didn't know that they was a B. Like, they didn't know that they was graded on God's scale of a B and not an A. Truth is stranger than fiction, yes. They didn't know that. Nope. Like, they didn't know that. And now they understand. Winning. You won. And you have helped them realize, like, they not A-worthy out here. Nope. They not A-worthy out here. The house is burning. Let them have it. Nope. Confirmation. Because they have been saying no to you, that's a confirmation that they are not an A and they are a B. Not gonna lie. Divine feminine. Let's go. Let's get it. The reasons why they are who they are right now is because of you. I won, ho. Fall back. I'm trying to smoke. And so even if they could be, you know, dealing with whoever the fuck, because even the woman that Harvey was like chasing or whatever, she didn't have influence over Harvey. She just needed to teach him, like, I don't know, like, she needed to teach him, like, they were more work partners. Like, sure, they did what they did or whatever, but he didn't, like, love her. He didn't, like, really love her. She didn't influence him. She didn't influence him to, like, change his life. She wasn't a Sierra to Russell. Okay, like, she didn't influence him to change his whole ass life, to synthesize. She didn't do that. And so whoever these other, you know, women or men or whatever, but in this case, I feel like it's a man and you are a woman. It could be whatever. But whatever the thing is, or you're a man watching and this is about how you are you have synthesized or are synthesizing because of this woman, okay? But whatever the case is, it's like Harvey was not, like, he didn't have synthesis because of this, like, woman that he was chasing. Like, she was just a hoe. Not like that, but, you know, whatever the case is, you know, like, I got hoes, you know, and so she was just a hoe. And so that's it. Like, that's all. But Donna was like, Donna. She is the one that helped him synthesize. Without her, he would not have synthesized into who he is now. That's it. Like, at all. So, whoever they are, it doesn't matter. Isn't she lovely? Yeah, yes, exactly. And so, even like the woman who he was chasing or whatever for a while, she understood, like, it was known or whatever, seen, that she understood who Donna was, okay? She understood the influence that she had on Harvey. She understood all of that. Like, she understood, she could see it. Maybe she didn't see it at first, but she understood. She, like, grew to understand it. Like, it was Donna the whole time. It was Donna. Like, she understood that. Like, she had an understanding. And so whoever these, hoes are or whatever, they could have an understanding about why it's you and the influence that you have had on this Harvey. You have always done this. You have always done this. You have helped them synthesize. They also have been, like, wondering, like, it's been coming out in readings. Okay. Like, why are you changing? Like, you're a new person. Like, you're thinking like that now. You're talking like that now. You're doing that now. What's going on? Like, you're not the same. Like, something's different about you. What's this difference? It's because of you. And so they have been wondering where that was coming from this whole time. You. And now they know. Now they know you the reason. You're the reason why they have changed. You're the reason why they're this new person. Why they're thinking differently. Why they're moving differently. Why they're acting differently. Why they're looking at them differently. Talking to them differently. Doing their work differently. Changing their lives. Okay? Like, you are the reason. And so that's why they want to marry you. It's going to keep coming back out. Bouncing in his hope. Hey, bouncing in his hope. Confirmation. Okay. Like an 808. Bouncing in this hope. Bounce, rock, lean, snap. Bounce, rock, lean, snap. Profession of love. Give it up. And so whoever need a bounce, they're going to be bouncing. Because they didn't want to bounce before. They wanted to help this person play. Because that woman, like, she wanted to continue to play with Harvey, even though she understood it wasn't real. Like, she understood it wasn't real. He understood it wasn't real. But they still wanted to play. So now it's like, ain't no more playing. This is game time. This is big leagues. This is real shit at this point now. You are big leagues. You are real shit. You are a real nigga. They not a real nigga. They not real. Whoever these hoes are. They not real. They could be doing whatever they're doing out here, have the connections that they have out here. You could be a Donna, where you don't have whatever that is or whatever. It's not a comparison, but whatever the fuck. But you, Donna, okay? Like, you are you. Like, Donna is that nigga. But despite whatever, she a white woman, but I'm just saying, like, she was, like, very influential on so many levels in so many cases. Like, just throughout the whole show, okay? Like, my favorite character watching the show was Donna. So, I mean, Harvey, but Donna. She was, like, a centerpiece, even if she wasn't a centerpiece, okay? So, yes, you are a centerpiece, even without being a centerpiece. Despite, you don't have this degree. You don't have, those accolades. You don't have that. You don't have the big office. You don't have the big money. You don't have whatever the fuck. Okay, cool. But you are still the centerpiece. You are the centerpiece. Just like that. And so they know that. And so, boom. That's why the house is burning for them. Because they're understanding all of this. Because they're denied. And they're like, oh, it's not me. It's not me. I didn't do all of that for him. I didn't do all of that for him. I don't do all of that for him. No. And the confirmation is right in front of them. They're on dark shit only. That's all they wanted with them. That's all. They wanted to encourage him to be on some player shit. Whatever the fuck that means. They weren't encouraging him to be a better person. They also didn't have the capability, despite whatever the fuck they do out here. I feel like that's important. Like how I'm saying, like, this woman who was the hoe is a lawyer. Like, she was a lawyer, big fucking connection. She could make shit go away. She could hide shit. She could help Harvey on, like, a work level, because she did. However, like, on a scale like that, Donna, you know, she didn't have the lawyer credentials or whatever. She wasn't a lawyer, so she couldn't do that shit. But she also did what she did. Like, she helped Harvey on a human level, okay? So you have helped this person on a human level, or you have been helped on a human level to synthesize into who you are now, or who they are right now. And ain't nobody else did that, despite whatever the fuck they do out here. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I feel like at one point it's important because that was a highlight. Like, maybe for Harvey, the Harvey, or you, if you're Harvey, that was a highlight. Like, you were like, or they were like, but they have, you know, this, like, they're this whatever they are. They have this degree, you know, these degrees. They have this job, this money, you know, this access, this whatever. They do all of that. But y'all was also, or they was also, like, hoes with each other. And that's it. That's it. Truth is stranger than fiction. That's it. So even though that was a focus, like, sure. And Donna didn't have this. But that's why Donna was just out here living her life. She was just out here living her life. Like, for real. Looking good and shit, and living her life. Doing her job, living her life. And she was not worried about Harvey for a long time. And she also followed, like, his step. So, like she was not trying to, like, for real. Like, if he gave her, like, a something, then she went with it. But other than that, she didn't, like, start to create something just out of nowhere. It was Harvey. So, like, if there was something that, like, they did, and then that's why you could have been like, so what was that? Like, what was that? You know, that could have been something. But then Harvey was still playing. Harvey was still playing, so it wasn't really something. So maybe they could have understood something, and, like, Harvey showed her something, but he was still playing. Until he really wasn't playing, he really wasn't playing. And so the really not playing part is here or about to arrive. And so, yeah, you're going to know what's up, okay? It's all different. Seeing it all. Full circle moment. Something is coming through full circle that is, like, where it's gonna take y'all back to the beginning or something. Like, take you back to the beginning of the understanding about each other. In the desert, just riding. To think about the journey, okay, to how y'all got here. It is what God says it is. It ain't what it ain't. Exactly. Them hoes is just hoes. That's it. That's it. They're just hoes. Fuck them people, yep. Exactly. That's it. They're just hoes. No matter whatever the fuck, they just some hoes. Hoes is hoes, no matter what level. They can have degrees, they can have money. I'm so serious. Hoes are just hoes on no matter what level. I gotta do what I gotta do. Some hoes just have bigger access than others. And so these hoes have big access, big degrees, big money, doing big things, okay? But they just hoes. And that's it. And you not. Send that shit back. They going back to wherever the fuck they came from. That's it. Because that woman didn't even, like, when she was gone, she was gone. And she would just pop up every now and then because she was a hoe. That's it. She was just a hoe. That's it. On some fire shit. For real, for real. You on some fire shit. You make things lit. You are lit. You are the centerpiece. I gotta do what I gotta do. That's why yo Harvey understand, or if you Harvey, you understand what you need to do. And that's it. Boss up. Come on now. It's time. Boss up, Harvey. I'm talking to some Harveys, okay? So boss up, it's time. I really don't be doing that. I be forgetting, but God brought it through for a reason. So I'm talking to some Harveys. So boss up, it's time. It is your time to boss up and do what you need to do, Harvey, okay? Never saw it coming. Drip, drippy. Light that shit up in the desert, just riding. Think about the journey. Sit in the office and think about the journey and really be like, I really don't be addressing men. Maybe that's something that God is really about to switch. I don't know. God been saying something about to switch, and it's going to be something different. So maybe the switch is like right now. Okay. So sit in the office and really think about who your Donna is and really be like, you right. She has done all of this. You right. I do need to say, fuck them people. Yep. Like, I do need to say, fuck them people. And God like, yep. Because they just some hoes. And you understand that. So think about the journey. Because Donna was just riding the whole time. Okay? And so even though you never saw it coming, even though you never saw Donna coming, like, she just came out of nowhere. She just showed up. She just started working for you, working around you, you know, like she was just, bam, Donna, whoever, you know, it's like, boss up, it's time. Like, that was your time to really be like, starting to look different, talk different, be different. That was your wake up time from being a player to being who you are now. This is it. Send that shit back. Don't be on that shit no more. Don't be on that shit no more. On some shit. Wow, it feels different. Like, knowing that I'm talking to just men on this part of the reading right now. It feels so different. But okay. How do we start over? I'm adjusting right now. How do we start over? No turning back. Okay. Adjusting to the adjustment. So y'all could be adjusting to the adjustment of understanding that Donna was there the whole time and Donna did all this. Like, Donna is the reason for your synthesis, okay? No turning back. Like, whenever you met your Donna, that was the no turning back point. That was the initiation of the whole synthesis for you, whether you knew that shit or not, okay? Yes, that did happen. Yep. And also, whatever you understand about how Donna, your Donna, made you feel, like, for real, yes, pink light, that was real. And so that can help to guide you to really be like, fuck them people. Fuck them hoes. So that's the way that you're thinking about the journey in the desert, just riding. Because Donna was there. So it's your time to boss up, okay? Even though you never saw it coming. I mean, yeah, that's also about the journey. Like, you ain't gonna see love for real coming, or a whole change, a whole synthesis like this coming. You wouldn't have seen it. And so it's real, it's really real. That's what you need to understand though. The butterfly effect. This is your time to see everything. Never saw it coming. Boss up, it's time. This is it. Okay? Send that shit back. Them hoes. Making that bread. Protected even if they quiet. Don't doubt. Ain't nobody got time for that. Y'all did that. Huh? Fuck them people, yep. In the desert just riding. Okay. So yes, understand that them hoes was just trying to keep you on some player shit. Like, they did not want some real shit with you. They never wanted you to for real boss up. They never wanted you to really be on your shit, on an A level life. They wanted you to stay on a B level life. They understood that you was big shit popping in whatever big ass way. They understood that, you know, you was out here, okay? Like, big level shit, you know, making big money. You know, people know you. They understand that. However, they also did not want you to really synthesize with yourself to be all around on a level of self, okay? They did not want that. They wanted you to be on some I'm a player type shit. And so he playing with me. He playing with me. He playing with her. I know about her and her and her, and I don't give a fuck. Even if I tell him what's up, it still don't matter because I still like it. I mean, you know, if they fucking with you and they understand that you a player, even though they saying some shit, it still don't matter because they still like it at the end of the day. Otherwise, they would have stopped fucking with you because they wanted you to be better. And so they didn't want you to be better. They wanted you to be on that player shit. And so, yep, I said it. I've been waiting. Okay. So you've been waiting on your turn. Life is but a little churn. What he saying that song? He'd be like, I've been waiting just to toss that bitch. Exactly. So you've been waiting. So go ahead and send that money. Air, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Okay, so now it's like, you understand that your Donna been out of your reach. Out of your reach until you got your shit together. And so now it's like, you ready for God to send you Donna. You're Donna. Pay up. Now, bitch. Pay. Money on the way up. You're not talking to God like that, but God understands. It's like, now, bitch. Like, now, this is the time, like, to be like, now. Like, now is the time for you to also be on some, hey, Donna, I understand what you have done for me in my life. I understand who you are. I understand that you have done all of these things. I would not be the man that I am without you. I would not be out here doing this if it wasn't for you. And so I have became this whole new man because of you. And that's why I love you. And that's why I know I love you. And that's why I know that I am your man. Okay? That shit is happening. That's from that card. I've been waiting. God been waiting on that. Okay? Getting money. Hey, if you needed some words and how to say it, then that's what you say. Keep moving forward. What was said. And so these hoes, they gonna know what's up because you letting them know. You're letting them know, okay? Can't be fucked with, hoe. Who are you? You're letting these hoes know what's up. Overcome with love. Look into yourself, bitch. because they need to look into themselves, and you letting them go is going to let them know that they on some shit. And they also thought that you could never do this, that you could never let them go. But you gotta be like, fuck out of here, hoe. Understandable, so that way they can also understand that they on that shit. Big energy. Have some big energy with that. Because you already got big energy, but you need to be on a level worth of energy, okay? I look good, of course, yep. Like, they've been only around you because you look good. You look good. You make them look good. If y'all out or inside, you know, whatever the situation is, it's like, y'all look good. Okay, cool. But that's all. That's all. So now you're going to be like, how do we start over with Donna? Because you also know that Donna on some shit. And she got too much sauce and can't forget about me. Her energy is like, can't forget about me. Who you think you is, okay? Move around with that shit, ho. That's what you saying with the hoes, to the hoes. But also, Donna could have told you that. Like, move around with that shit. Take a breath. Like, I'm good. I'm good on you. Love that shit. Yep. And God said, yep, that's exactly what she needed to do. Because you was out here playing, Harvey. And so acknowledge that shit. Acknowledge the fact that Donna needed to say that shit to you, and the reasons as to why she needed to say that shit to you. Look at this. I love this aspect of the reading right now. I love it. Looking at the real shit. Wow. Lighted, divinely guided. Okay, so listen. You're looking at the real shit. One, listening and watching the reading. Okay? This is looking at the real shit. Okay? Also, whatever God is telling you, real. Whatever God is telling you, real. You understand what's up, okay? You understand what's up. This is your time to boss up. Ain't no giving up. It's major, okay? So, you and your Donna are major on some big shit. You need to understand that. Like, some very big life-changing shit, okay? Like, y'all are changing people's lives. Y'all are changing the dynamics of love. Y'all are changing the way people look at love. Y'all are changing the way that people understand love. Y'all are changing on some big levels. Whatever this is, I just got some shit where it's like, you and your Donna could be definitely like in the future on some where y'all give advice to people, where y'all are like, it could be, you know, like something like on YouTube, on a podcast, on a show. Y'all have in real life sessions, events, you know, I don't know, conferences. Y'all go talk at conferences. Y'all go do TED Talks. I don't fucking know. Y'all do big shit where it's y'all together, though, talking about love and also how y'all got here, how y'all got there, how y'all got to be y'all. And so you are going to greatly have talking points on, like, she helped me do this, she helped me do that, she helped me do this, she helped me do that. And so therefore, that's how I knew it was her. Because God also told me multiple fucking times that it was her. And also, I didn't want to listen. I didn't want to listen. I was playing. But I also understood that it was her at the same time. I just knew that I wanted to do what I wanted to do. But I also knew in whatever ways that it was her. And so you trusted the process. And so even if you didn't know if she would be available whenever the fuck you decided to get ready, you had hope. Okay? You right. And so that's on me as a woman, getting that understanding. Okay. And so, okay, I like that. You had hope. Even though you was out here on some shit. Okay. But you also knew that your Donna was doing a damn thing out here. And was like, I'll be up in the air. You can catch me up there. And like, look, I'm gonna do me. You do you. I'm not worried about you. Okay? And told you whatever the fuck was up. Like, I'm on some high shit. Can't be fucked with. Keep calm. Like, you need to calm the fuck down. Like, I don't know what the fuck you doing, but look, you not gonna be bothering me, okay? Because life is amazing. And so that's what your Donna told you. And then you have to deal with that, but it's whatever. Because you was on some get rich or die trying. Get rich or die trying, some type shit. And now God is like, okay, well, the time is now, because you're not gonna go way too far into whatever the fuck, because you need to calm down. Okay? It shall be done. Riding low. Okay. Keep moving forward. What was said? And so whatever hoes that was trying to get you to be on some shit that you didn't need to be on, God is ensuring that that shit gets sent back, because you understand what's up. This is stopping some shit from getting too, like, you getting too deep into some shit that you don't need to because of some hoes. Okay? Full circle moment. Okay. Feeling lovely, flowing freely. Just love me. Express yourself. Boss up, it's time. Never saw it coming. How? These hoes never saw Yo Donna coming. Okay? They never thought that you had this just came out in a reading, where they did not think that you had somebody who has been influencing you this whole time. Even though you knew that. They did not know that. They didn't know that. But now they're knowing. And they're understanding. And so, now that they understand, they like, fuck. I be knowing, yep, believe it. But this is what you needed to do. This is also maybe a point where you like, okay, I'm gonna see how these hoes respond to this. Something. God be amazing. And that's what you needed to do. We don't do that projection shit over here. Like, if I tell her about, my Donna, like, whether y'all whatever or not, like, I'm gonna tell her about my Donna and just see what happens. And then she'd be like, what? Then you right. Trust the process. You right. Trust the process. Okay. Not stopping. That's it. This reading is bringing hood love to the community. Okay. I'm so serious. I'm so serious right now. Okay. But not stopping. That's it. I got the that's it. So I'm done. All right. I loved it. It was cool. These girls is smart. 3 stacks. Yup. The Donnas. The hoes is not smart. Whatever they own, they not smart. Okay? It's just like that. International Players Anthem coming through. Say that shit. Go watch that reading. International Players Anthem also. And listen to some, you know, Take Hasso, you know what I'm saying? That shit true. Okay. Dang. I did have a song that was specific, but I don't anymore. Just put it on shuffle. Respect Me Ho and see what comes through. Donna was like, respect me ho, because she the leader. So yeah, exactly. I said adjusting to the adjustment. Okay. All right. Bye, y'all.